Herzlich willkommen aus der XMG Green Zone hier in Halle 8 auf der Gamescom. Wir sind jetzt hier vor Ort live mit Lego Dimensions und wir haben dafür Gäste, und zwar nicht nur dich, Johannes, sondern we have special guests for our game Lego Dimensions. Why don't you just introduce yourselves to the live audience and the millions of viewers on Twitch TV?
Hi guys, hi, I'm here. My name's Nick Ricks and I'm the executive producer at TT Games. And this is James. James is going to be driving us, he's the assistant producer. And we're absolutely stoked and delighted, as you guys doubtless are going to be, to show you Lego Dimensions here at Gamescom 15.
And what is that, what we see there on the table?
Okay, well, you may have heard of these toys called Lego before. And so,
some may.
Yeah,
I grew up in the Lego box.
I know, and I never grew out of it either. So I'm thrice blessed. So what we have here is our arrangement of Lego minifigures and the corresponding vehicles as well that you get with the pack, and the awesome Lego toy pad with its gateway that you get to build on top of it.
Looks like a Stargate, doesn't it?
Well, I couldn't possibly comment. I think it looks just like a fusion of time and space and energy and matter. So yeah, so what we're obviously absolutely really stoked about is the idea that just like in all your, when you play with your Lego toys normally, you wouldn't want to keep your Lego Batman bricks on one side and everything else on the other. You want to just mash them up and bring them all together. And that was really the inspiration, to try and think, okay, how can we make our Lego games more like playing with actual Lego? And so that was what we were starting to think about. Well, okay, you should have no rules. They should be, if you want to have Gandalf and Batman and Wildstyle, then yeah, great, then that's great. And that's what you get with our starter pack. You have that, you have the toy pad, you have the gateway, and of course an immense typical TT game.
That's really nice, and I can't get my eyes off the second one from the left. Is that Marty McFly?
That is indeed,
and
yeah.
I see Peter, I mean, this must be probably the coolest combo to have a Ghostbuster and Marty McFly in one game. I mean, this is just mind-blowing nerd orgasm. It's just wonderful.
Absolutely, yeah. No, you would not believe we have, had so much fun. Worked with so many incredible people who have all kind of seen this and bought into it. So the folks at Universal, or the folks at Fox, or the BBC. Yeah, they've all seen it, and everyone grew up with Lego, and they go, yeah, can we be part of this? And we've gone, what, you want to be part of this as well? It's amazing. Oh, it's really, really cool.
Yeah, and we even get the girl from Portal there, right?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
And we got Homer Simpson, Scooby-Doo.
Yeah, we've got Jurassic World, we've got Ghostbusters, we've got Scooby-Doo, we've got DC Comics, we've got Lord of the Rings, there's Doctor Who, there's Ninjago, there's Chiba. There's massive. Well, there's 14 IP, 14 worlds, within the entire Lego multiverse.
So it will be a pretty big mashup of nerd and pop culture in just one Lego game.
That's what I think so.
That sounds awesome.
Nerds and pop culture are us.
And how do the vehicles work, actually? We got real Batman standing on the platform there.
That's right.
And we got the Batmobile standing right next to him.
Too right. Well, yeah, these are all really special. So whenever you buy one of our packs, you'll get either a figure, and there's always an accompanying vehicle or object. So when you buy, Homer Simpson, you get Homer Simpson's car. Also, sometimes there's an item that comes with it. So Pink Beckman has the ghost trap with him. So each of these vehicles have been designed by a Lego company, and so each of the bricks within them can be disassembled and reassembled in 3 different ways, because what's so inherent about Lego is that you get to build and play with it. So every single one of those vehicles has been redesigned by Lego, so that everything that you can do in the game, you can mash it up, you can bring it back together again, you can remold it, you can rebuild it in loads of different ways, and then each of those gives you different powers and abilities in game. So the Batmobile, for example, starts off as just a super cool car, but then it gets extra weapons. It can you get the Bat Blaster. Here's one we've prepared earlier in classic TV style. So yeah, so all those bricks are just then reassembled in the game, and then you also get the building instructions just like you do straight out of a Lego box. So we have not just the Lego play in terms of our video games, which are fun, full of action, adventure, humour, and collection. You get the minifigure toys as well that you can play in any way you want. Then you get to actually build the vehicles as well. But that still wasn't enough for us because we thought, okay, well, what else? Because they're all so cool. I know everyone wants to just go reach out and grab them. We found that that's what kids were doing as well. They're always just picking them up. So we wanted to find a way that we could kind of integrate that into the game as well. So the toy pads we have here can have 7 characters or 7 vehicles on it at any one time. And again, there are no limits to how you can do this. So it really, I always keep saying, you can play how you like, when you like, with whom you like, when you like. So you can mix all these up, but there are loads of the mechanics within the game that are actually based around the toy pad and moving your characters over the toy pad. So you can see at the moment it's got kind of bathed in a white light. Those lights can change, and as you progress through the game, so you unlock these powers which are activated by the keystones, which you see are the Lego elements on the outside, and those give your toy pad more powers. So to begin with, you have the ability to use shift. So shift is a color-coordinated puzzle where you'll see different teleportation gates, different vortices, like a blue, a pink, and a yellow. And by moving your character from one side of the toy pad to the other, so you can disappear and instantly rematerialize in any one of these corresponding colored portals. Now that gives us a lot more kind of complexity that we can weave into the gameplay. And there are 5 different mechanics just based on the toy pad. So we really like to think that the toy pad is your third controller.
Nice. So it's like endless possibilities, like Lego just
Absolutely.
was from the start.
On the nail.
Did I get that correctly? Just to be sure. So you can disassemble the vehicles,
Yep.
build them up again in 3 different ways, and they will change in the game as well.
That's exactly right. Yeah.
That is awesome. I want to see that.
Well, yeah, absolutely. Yeah, we can go to the game. We can check it out. Okay. So James is playing as Gandalf here. So we started the game in Oz because again we wanted to make that initial impression of this is unlike anything you've ever seen before. So not only got Gandalf, Wildfire, and Batman, you are on the Lego Yellow Brick Road to the Emerald City. So we could just throw as many characters in here as we want. So we've got Homer, we've got Scooby-Doo, no rules. And we've even got the
totally
Wicked Witch.
ridiculous.
We've even got the Wicked Witch. Yeah, that's
just
right.
awesome.
So, the most of the game, as you can see, is the kind of fun mechanics that people have expected to see from a Lego video game. And of course, there's always plenty of Homer. Always plenty of Homer, plenty of humour. And so Homer's got the ability he drinks his Buzz Cola and then he ends up burping and can shatter glass. But I remember from the story that all the roses cause you to fall asleep, so no one likes waking up Homer. But in order to get through this, we have to pick up a vehicle. So let's try again.
The Mystery Machine.
Mystery Machine, yeah, Mystery Machine. Why not? So Mystery Machine instantly materialises the game. Any character can ride that. So Homer can blast through it.
So Homer can drive the Mystery Machine.
Yeah, absolutely.
All right.
Well, why not? Why not? We don't just stop with bipeds. Let's have a quadruped. Let's have Scooby driving the Mystery Machine.
And I have to say, the last game I played was Marvel Superheroes on the PS4, and it looked great, but this looks awesome. The models are fantastic.
No, absolutely. No. The guys back in the studio have done a fantastic job. Always, we're always trying to push the boundaries of what we could do with the tools and the technology. And also, don't forget, with this, we have to have the capacity to have 7 characters in memory all the time.
Yeah.
So you can instantly, there's no kind of spinning loading screen. You can just drop them straight on. Because again, you need that, for kids, they need that instant kind of feedback. You put it on, and they materialise straight away.
There she is.
So we've got, so the story behind it is, we've got this new bad guy called Lord Vortek, and he's a crazy maniac. And he has discovered Foundation Prime, the world in which all Lego is formed from. And he has the ability to manipulate all of Lego through the entire multiverse with these magical items called the Foundation Elements. Now, the Foundation Elements represent famous, magical, powerful items in all the different worlds. So at the moment, we have, because we are in Oz, because the ruby slippers are a foundation element, or Homer's plutonium rod is a foundation element. So he's pulled all these different characters, these different worlds together. But unfortunately, he's also pulled our heroes in as well. And so the player has the opportunity to overcome his powers and save not just the world but the entire Lego multiverse.
I think it's great that you mentioned the plutonium rod, that you paid so much attention to the detail to put the plutonium rod in it. I mean,
yeah, absolutely.
This is a Simpsons insider, but you just put it to him as a character.
Too right. No, I mean, we are so privileged to work with all these different licenses. And as you can imagine, you've seen from the Marvel games, they're massive Marvel fans. So whenever we get to work with these licenses, we know that the fans of the fiction, they're really going to be, they're going to know all the secrets about it, and we're always trying to kind of like make sure that it's as authentic as possible.
Yeah.
Obviously recreated in the Lego world. So we're fighting the Wicked Witch. The Wicked Witch wanted us to take the the Keystone off us, and she's just going to actually start casting spells on us with which we need to use the toy pad to defend ourselves. So we can't break out of this chain spell at the moment, so we have to physically move wild style from one section of the toy pad to the other. So we start it really early, but as you can imagine, as you progress through the game, so there's more and more of these powers are unlocked to become available to you, and then we can interweave them as well. But there's still lots of jumping and puzzling and platforming and
collecting Lego stones.
Of course, yeah, absolutely. But you guys wanted to see the building function, so we're going to get quickly onto that now, so we can show you. So as we were playing through the game, you return to the Lord Vortex's home planet of Vorton, and in there is the remnants of his old technology, which you can pick up and use. So there is the toy pad and gateway actually exists within the game. Now, as you progress through the game, you can return here and use the stars that you collected to upgrade the vehicles that you found. And what James is doing here, he's just he's going to upgrade the Batmobile. So he's got Batman on the toy pen. So we can see here, these are the three different versions. We have the Bat Blaster and the Sonic Bat Ray. But also down the side, so those represent all the physical Lego rebuilds you can do. But on top of that, there's loads of gameplay functions as well that you can enhance. But if you're going to build with a toy, you have to have the building instructions. Just like
you have the instructions right
absolutely
there.
Every single
that is
vehicle.
ridiculous.
Yeah, and the gateway as well. So everything we wanted to make is absolutely as authentic as we possibly can. And then once we finish building it, we put it onto the toy pad. So the toy pad isn't just a reader, it's a writer as well. So you can pick up your upgraded Batmobile, take it to your friend's house and show off and say, look what I can do with this. And yeah, you're away.
Awesome.
So okay, so
what does the Bat Blaster do?
The Bat Blaster, actually, you've just seen there. Yeah, we have each of the upgrades gives the vehicle different abilities, and that has a sonic ray which can shatter the glass, which means we can now progress through here. But
so it mimics the scream of a bat.
Exactly. Yeah. That's right.
That's
right.
So
so
cool.
It is our sonic boom. So as I say, there's no end to the different worlds that we've been bringing into, and the partners that we've been working with have been fabulous. None more so than Valve, who have allowed us to recreate Aperture Labs in Lego form. And I think I'm probably not giving too much away if I say that the question to is the cake real? Well, let's say that we give a Lego answer to it. Yeah, we give a Lego answer. So here's the. So this is much further on in the game, and we have the ability now to show some more toy pad mechanics. So Wildstar has her relic detector. Again, we're moving the toys around. That unlocks it. And if you can see just on the screen there, by the ramp, there is a Lego Keystone. And that's what gives us the ability to start using the toy pad for ourselves.
Oh, man. So you are playing Portal 2 within the game.
Yeah. And Ghostbusters and The Simpsons and everything else. So, yeah, there's no shortage of it here. But we have a quick demo here. So if you turn it on, these are the colour portals that I was talking about earlier. So we have, if James just jumps through the pink one, then he will rematerialise in location. We have the original voice actress for GLaDOS. She's going absolutely ballistic because you're breaking all of the rules.
This is something you can't do in Portal.
No, absolutely not. No, absolutely not. But again, the guys at Valve have been a real pleasure to work for. There's been real kind of mutual reverence. When we first started contacting them, they're saying, "Oh, we love your games." "Oh, we love your games too." "Oh, this is so cool."
This is like Portal 3 in a way.
It is. Yeah. So this allows us to progress through. But I tell you what, we should quickly nip back to the back to Vortal, because one thing we want to show to you today is So not only when you play the game.
Okay, I'm afraid we don't have time for that.
Oh no, there's so much to say.
We already didn't end this.
Okay.
Time went so fast.
It did. There's so much show and so little time, I'm afraid. But there we go. So that's Lego Dimensions, coming out in October on all next-gen platforms and PS3 360 as well.
Thanks. Definitely looking forward to it. It looks just like a ton of fun.
Thanks, guys. Thanks very much.
Yeah, thank you for coming here.
So much.
Okay, das war's mit Lego Dimensions. Vielen Dank für alle, die hier drumherum waren, die zugeschaut haben. Vielen Dank, dass ihr im Livestream wart. Bleibt dran, es kommt weiteres Spannendes auf www.rocketbeans.tv #Beanscom. Bis dann.